after all this time, all I need is a sign. Used to be harder to believe the sun was shine. Funny how quietude is what I have designed. To listen again and again and again to the same old rhyme. They say, what do you do? I don't know what I say to you. Never had 1,000 dreams to live up to. What do you do? I don't know what I say to you. To you. Underneath it all, I'm sure we all know what is right. Try to remember all the days we felt alive. Maybe for a change we'll be close to one of a kind. And just for those days we tried and failed to feel alive, and it made no difference what you do. I don't know what I say to you. Never had 1,000 dreams to live up to. What you do? I don't know what I say to you. To you, I'm just a little bit lost. Not too much, but enough to make you run away. Oh, I'm just a little bit lost. Not too much, but enough to make me wanna stay with you. Ignite, glow, ignite, glow, ignite, try to, when they say, what do you do? I don't know what I say to you. Never had 1,000 dreams to live up to. What do you do? I don't know what to say to you. To you, I'm just a little bit lost. Not too much, but enough to make you run away. Oh, I'm just a little bit lost. Not too much, but enough to make me wanna stay with you. What do you do? I don't know what I say to you. What do you do? I don't know what I say to you. What do you do? I don't know what I say to you. To you.
Yeah, filming Glow and Ignite was a very funny experience. It was actually a year ago. It was March 2021, and it was just me and the director, Stuart Alexander, somewhere in Glasgow. I think there was this kind of sort of abandoned mall, an abandoned co-op that he thought it was a good place to go and shoot. There was someone who was using the space to do visuals and things like that. And then, so we used some of his equipment to film me. But then there was also this downstairs space where they used to bake all the bread and pastries. So there is a very beautiful shot of there's like intense light and then me moving around with my mic, and that's where the bread used to be made, which was quite funny. And then we needed to go outside to film the fireworks, and we didn't have any idea where to go. Well, we had some ideas, but then there were just people around, and we couldn't do that with people around. So then we found this abandoned kind of area where there were essentially ruins of a building. And we went at the back of that, and there was like, it was the ground was like covered in glass and like yeah, it looked like a very dodgy place. And then it was just the two of us, so I was the one that had to light up the fireworks and then straight run to get into position to film. But then the fireworks went so high and they were so loud, we didn't expect that at all. And so like there are some shots that didn't make in the video where I look absolutely petrified. And it was quite funny. And then remember I was shaking because it was really cold and I was really scared. And then we finished and we were like, let's get the hell out of here. Yeah. And it was a very fun day with Stuart, and I really love the video as well. Yes, I like experimenting with my own songs, not just when writing them, but also after that. So, for example, Glow and Ignite is a very electronic song. Um, but then when I started playing with my band, I thought, let's just make it a band song, a almost rock, not rock, but like alternative indie rock, whatever song. And obviously I have my drummer Dimitris, who is an incredible drummer and a very loud drummer as well, and Joe, who is here with me, who plays the guitar, and Alex, who plays keys and bass guitar. And then all of a sudden it's the same song, but it sounds completely different, which I love because the sound becomes really big and heavy, which I love when playing live. But then when we're asked to do acoustic sets, then I feel like, especially this song, which is such a vulnerable song, I can sing it in a very soft voice and just really express what the lyrics are about. Whereas when I play it with a band, it's more like what the music is about, is loud and is upbeat and it's a little bit of 60s rhythm wise. Whereas acoustically, it's more like I'm practically talking to you or whoever is listening. Yeah. Yes, Grace is definitely my favorite album of all times. And I'm saying this, it's difficult to choose, but if I think about how many times I've listened to it and how it kind of shaped the way I sing, because I was very young when I first listened to this album and I just couldn't, it was such a shock to me. Imagine like a kid in Greece, never heard of like Jeff Buckley or anything similar. It was just incredible. And the melodies and the how soft and also really loud the voice gets. I think I hear myself being influenced by this album and the way Jeff Buckley used to sing all the time. And I know people can't tell because obviously our voices are completely different, and I'm a woman, he was a man. But I feel it every single time I write a song. And obviously in terms of the actual music, you will hear in songs like, for example, Sunny Days, that you hear very kind of soft parts again and very melodic, but then you've got really kind of loud and intense parts as well. Um, and, I just love the contradiction because I think it kind of covers the whole spectrum of emotions I'm experiencing personally and as an artist. And I think that's why I felt such a strong connection when I heard it for the first time, because it was covering the whole spectrum of what I was feeling, and it still does. Yeah.
Hey, yeah, hey, yeah, hey, yeah. Hey, yeah, hey, yeah, hey, yeah. Hey, yeah, hey, yeah, hey, yeah. Hey, yeah, hey, yeah. Where do I start from when it's been so very long? 20-something every month I'm used to play that alone. A flight to the unknown, but I've been so many times. Where do I start from when our high notes are nothing but goodbye? Never give it up on you, 'cause I know what it feels like. And I'm never, never, never give it up on you, 'cause I And I'll never give it up on you, 'cause I know what it feels like. And I'll never, never, never give it up on you, 'cause I know what it feels like. Where do I start from? You're the reason why I trade every single reminiscence, another alibi. Get up and take my hand, we're endless like our love. Where do I start from? You are everything that I can call my home. Never give it up on you, 'cause I know what it feels like. And I'm never, never, never give it up on you, 'cause I know what it feels like. And I'll never give it up on you, 'cause I know what it feels like. And I'm never, never, never give it up on you, 'cause I know what it feels like. Sometimes nothing is just easier. Glorify, glorify, glorify us as we're getting busier and busier. Glorify, glorify what is left of us. Never give it up on you, 'cause I know what it feels like. And I'm never, never, never give it up on you, 'cause I know what it feels like. And I'll never give it up on you, 'cause I know what it feels like. And I'm never, never, never give it up on you, 'cause I know what it feels like. 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 Oh, I know what it feels like.
It's been, for me personally, moving to Scotland was the best decision I've ever made in my life. I felt very welcome. Obviously, you get, nothing is perfect. You get the occasional racist joke, or like someone hearing me talking in Greece on the phone and just being idiots. But that doesn't even compare to how welcoming my friends have been. The music industry has been, job opportunities, funding opportunities. Like, I got funding to finish an album. Like, I know it sounds, normal here, but like in Greece, I would never even think about that. Or like the opportunity I was given with the artist development program by Y Days. What? That's never, I don't even have the words to describe how lucky I feel and how welcome I feel in this country. It's really important um to stress that, because you see people behaving in ways that they don't really represent, I don't think, how the majority of people actually feel, and how awareness is now an actual thing in terms of how people move in the entire globe, and they choose where they want to be and how their lives they want to be. A lot of people are welcoming. I want to believe the majority of people are. You just have this small group of people that are still narrow-minded and uneducated, and they just kind of perpetuating a situation that's been going on for decades, if not centuries, with like racism and things like that. But I want to stay positive and think that we're moving forward, and this is my experience in Scotland as well. Yes, I feel so lucky, and I'm so excited to be part of the Y Days Artist Development Program this year. Um, they're helping us literally any way you can imagine, from from my health as a musician, from a vocal health, mental health, um, you know, prepping us for how to deal with press, from doing photo shoots for us, connecting us with people in the industry. So one of the biggest opportunities they give us is the actual showcase, where you get to perform in front of an audience and obviously people in the industry. And this year it's 7 of us, including Chef, Bems, whom I love, Swiss Portraits. They are from Edinburgh, a band. They're playing more kind of bedroom pop. I love their music. Savage Mansion from Glasgow. Callum, he's from Aberdeen, and Cyrano James, who is also from Aberdeen, I think. He's more like electronic. Yeah, so that's us, the 7 of us. A very diverse program this year, many different musicians, and it's great that we all kind of, I just love this kind of like getting together and supporting each other regardless of the genre. And it's been great that I got to meet all these people and like share the stage with them and support each other and things like that. It's been this program has been a blessing in literally any way you can imagine. So this is my debut album. It's called Shadows Are Made of Light too. The title comes from the spoken word beat I'm doing in a song called Pariah. Um, I love this piece of work so much because it took me ages to put together because of all the lockdowns. I started recording it before the pandemic, and then the pandemic started. And initially, I was going for an EP, but then lockdown after lockdown after lockdown, I thought I keep writing. I have more songs now. What do I do? I'm gonna apply for funding and see if I can make this an album. In the meantime, I was releasing some of the songs already. Um, so I got the funding, went back in the studio, recorded more songs. And now finally I'm ready to share the whole kind of album with the world, which will include some new songs as well that people never heard before. Um, it's it's an album about I would say vulnerability, social justice, um, being in love, friendship, everything. My life, essentially. And I think not just my life, everyone's life. We all have. I felt like I really needed to talk about things that I feel that people could relate to because I needed to feel that I wasn't alone in what I was going through. And also that people didn't feel alone in what they're going through. So, for example, when I released Glow and Ignite and talked about how this is a song about mental health and anxiety, or when I released Pariah and I was telling people about how this is an anti-discrimination song, which is reflected in the video as well. And then Hype Up, which is brand new as well, and it's about the actual physical loneliness when you're just by yourself and you need kind of any sort of excitement that you're looking to just get your head out of a dark place. Um, and then obviously Never Giving Up on You, which I wrote for my friends, and I love this song. It cheers me up every time. I feel like I am with all my friends every time I sing it. Um, and yeah, so it's I'm really proud of how we managed to make all these songs come together, even though I started writing them like 2 years ago and finished literally last summer. Um, and I do listen to a lot of music, so a lot of my influences change all the time. So even though I feel like some of the songs sound quite different, we still managed to get them together in the mixing and also in the mastering process. And I really like the final result, and I hope people like it as well. So the album is out on the 10th of June by Metro 13 Records. And a week after that, on the 17th of June, we are hosting the launch party at Sneaky Pete's. So it's really exciting. I cannot wait. We're going to play all the songs in the album and also some other songs, older songs that people love. And yeah, come along.
My dear, rules don't follow me, they don't follow me. Why? rules don't follow me, they don't follow me, no. Let it go, time won't stop its flow, and there's not much I can do. Not much that I can do. Here come my worst fears. Can you hear them as they're crawling back again? My dear, will they ever do just for me and you? Oh, the things that I would do just to make it true now. And if we're fight, I'm just a tiny sparkle. Oh, if we're fire, you're a flame that burns underwater. And if we're dust, I'm nothing but all that the wind will scatter. Oh, if we're dust, you're gonna be one with the stars and shine brighter. And there's not much I can do. Not much that I can do. Here come my worst fears. Can you hear them as they're crawling back again? And there's not much I can do. Not much that I can do. Here come my worst fears. Can you hear them as they're crawling back again? My dear.